Hmm? Well, anyways, trained for a while, hang and bang, 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 man. I'm not gonna lie, is horrific pain, man. Horrific, terrible, terrible, god awful pain, man. But I went back to more and more every week, man. They'll tell you, man. It's so painful, man. I cried at night. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's true, man. It's painful, man. You want to wrestle? You want to be a wrestler? Yeah, you can rub it on TV, watch it, train in your living room, bounce off the couch a bed or two. Or, you can get you some swim trunks, Speedo, and show up and wrestle, man. That's not how it works, man. Trust me, man. You got to get in there and hang bang and shit, do your thing, man. All you living room guys that I knocked the living hell out of all those years, well, and complained about it, you know, you ask why I'm so tough, it's because of my training, man. And that's what it all happened amounts to, man. So I went down there and, did my thing and was training and training and training. I did my first show, down there, I think it was Scurry, Texas, with Killer. I didn't know anything. I'd only been training for like 6 weeks, just 6, man. Had 6 camps. Watched wrestling my whole life. Didn't know shit, about the wrestling business. But I can talk shit, I talk shit, whatever. I've done it my whole life. Just not talk shit. You got to defend yourself. What am I supposed to do? Say, oh, somebody says something, I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna go about my business. No, I'm gonna say something. Whatever. It may not. Who cares? Anyways, get down there. But anyway, before that story, while I was at Killer's Camp, they were always beating me up, and he was always asking who I was, man, where I come from, man. Everybody that met me was asking that, man. Who are you, man? Where'd you train at? There was another guy there named Bigfoot, man. He was a pretty cool dude, man. He comes in, man. He could wrestle too and train, man. Yeah, that's another name I forgot, man. Yeah. But he asked me how long I've been in the business, who trained me, and where I came from and stuff. And so did Killer, he was mystified by, my ass whooping taking, that I took, I'd take ass whooping for hours, man, not even blinking an eye, and ask around, man. Go down there and knock on Killer's door and ask him, man. Anybody that was there, they'll tell you, man. You feel that? Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting amped up just talking about it, man. I'm feeling the rush, that I get when I'm around wrestling, man. Get down. That's the way it goes, man. I'm getting a little more loose up. I was a little tight in the beginning, my butt cheeks a little tight. I'm loosened up a little bit, this is my third, episode 4, 5, 6, 7, how many, I don't know, who cares, man. I'm not keeping track, I'm going to lay it out and move on, man. Y'all can gossip and get whatever, I don't care, man. I'm just going to lay it out. This is just my first wrestling story, how I got into wrestling, because everybody's always asking me about that. How did I do it? Where did it come from? What's it? And then I'm going to do it too. They never do. They get in there, take one bump. They pay their dues, right? They go in there, pay one bump, right? They bump, dump, they're gone, man. It's not easy business, man. But I got down there and trained, just got banged up, beat up, who knows what all, So, anyways, got up there, did my first show in Scurry. I didn't know shit. I think there was like 16 to 20 tie-ups, man. Not by me, but by guys that've been in wrestling for, a year, 6 months, whatever, man. But these guys, they couldn't. I'm not gonna say nothing because they're good people, good dudes, man. I'm not gonna trip. But I didn't know nothing, right? And I'm out there, man. The ring was like literally like 150, 200 yards from the locker room, man. So, you had to be kind of conditioned to get there, man. And these guys are running to the ring on run-ins, right? Big dudes, man, they're like 200-something pounds. Dudes beat my ass down there, right? They do a cheesy run-in, man. They're running in. And guess what? By the time they get to the ring, they have no cardio, man. They can't even run across the ropes 2 times, man. And training. How the hell are you going to run 150 yards to the ring And they started whooping ass, man. I was embarrassing, man. They got up there, man. They were so gassed. They started swinging, looked like fucking they were holding 2-pound bags of potatoes, man. You know, trying to swing them, man. Anyways, that was, you know, after my cheesy match, our first match. I got in there. I didn't know shit, right? I just got in there, and I did my thing, man. I could take a bump, you know, and I could talk shit to the crowd, and I was doing that, man. Y'all get the tape with Killer-ish, you know. As silly as I looked and dumb as I said, that match was, you know, the funnest thing in the world, man. I threw up before the match. I was so nervous, so sick. You know, I didn't know how it was going to feel, man, you know. And, you know, I wrestled a few shows with Killer. Chris Connick hooked me up with a luchador place, man. I couldn't wrestle my way out of a wet paper bag. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I couldn't, but I could take a bump, man. You know, all you had to do is swing me off the ropes, and I know I was gonna get an ass whoop in some ways, you know, clothesline, a big boot, you know, something, you know. And I usually met it with a clash because I didn't know what was coming because nobody said nothing. They just shot me off the ropes and I ran, you know. And then by their body position, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just knew what they were gonna do, man. You know, from watching wrestling so long, it's just like then that little bit of training I had, you know, with Killer, you know, it was all like I just came into me, you know. So I started doing the little shows, and you know, after our training camp, we'd train, you know. Me and Chris would run down there to the luchador place, man, you know, and we'd be banged up sore, man. We tore up, right, from training at Killers, man. And next thing you know, man, we're in there in a match. You know, I didn't know crap, you know, they were teaching me all kinds of stuff. It was good stuff, man. And all those dudes that came into Killer's place and talked, man, treat, man, it didn't take long. You know, we had guys come in there, man, this guy looked like Goldberg one time, man. And this dude come in, looks try to scare everybody, man. Here I was, a twig, man. I was weighed 170 when I first started wrestling, man, right? Well, he comes in like he's some kind of badass, man. You know, and I tore through him, you know, like he was, you know, wet toilet paper, like this, man, you know. And, you know, but anyways, that's the way it was in training. Everybody knows how I train, so. And that's what I'm going to do right now, man. I'm going to get down and do some training, man. Get back to my thing, you know. In life, I'm teaching, educating, showing, you know, show my children how to do things, man. How to get things done, man. You know, I ain't done living yet. I'm going to get out there, man. But I did my few shows with Killer. Had a good time, man. Great time. Met a lot of good people, man. You know, did this and that, you know. Whatnot, you know, had some fun, man, you know. Anyways, he packs up, you know, he moves and stuff, closes down, you know, and man, it was heartbreaking, man. I didn't know anything about it. They just dropped the bomb on me, and I literally teared up in front of everybody, and tears were rolling down my eyes because I thought my wrestling life was over, that I just started, man. But you know, it was tragic, man. You know, it was over, man. Fast as it began, it was over, you know. So next thing you know, whatever, you know, we started training at anyways, at somebody's house, Beast's house, I don't know whose house. When we trained a little, one time I just didn't feel the vibe, you know. I went to Killer's Camp, that's what I wanted to learn. So I thought it was over, so I just didn't want to get it no more. And next thing you know, I meet you know, this guy named Necro Butcher in my hometown, man. He had a camp. Collis found it, man. It was here the whole time. I didn't even know it, man. It was right down in my own hometown, man. Anyways, I walked into there, man. I hooked up with him, and I started training with him, and that story's coming up next, man. I'm going to talk about everything I did when I walked into Killers. Just like I did Killers, I'm going to talk about Necros, man. And I went in there, man. You want to talk about... That's going to be some good stories, man. Maybe a longer tape, but that's all for Killer, man. When we went in there, I learned, I hung, I banged, I did my thing. I trained. That's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to do my next thing later, okay? So y'all take it easy, man. If this is my new hook, man, y'all get used to it, man.